Mac? What Mac do you have? Yeah, come do it. Do yourself a favor if you want to know how to do it and all that. Write down some questions, bring them to the chat show, and then that way you don't forget and go like, "Oh, I should have asked her this." You have the latest, so you have like an M5. What do you have, a MacBook Pro or a Mac Mini? So even if you have an M series, it's great for this. Oh, MacBook Pro laptop. That's what I stream on. It's quiet, it doesn't overheat. It's a beast, yeah. I have an M3 Pro and it's been great. I've had it for I think it's 3 years old in December. I think it was just 3 years old already. Yeah, but I to upgrade, it'd be silly for me to upgrade to an M5. I don't need it. Yeah, this thing is, I mean, the only thing I would do if I was like upgrading my system is I would definitely get, they last forever. My last Pro I had lasted for 10 years. And the only reason why I upgraded it is because I had this battery issue and I changed the battery a couple times. All the aftermarket, like even the OEM Apple batteries sucked. Yeah, I feel like it just kind of messed it up. So it works. It's just I can't stream with it because it has a fan noise and the fan is so loud. Yeah, so it's not because it picks up everything. How do you guys like the audio? Is it good? I got a new mic. Yeah, my other mic was great, but oh yeah, I had a 2015. It's good. Okay, good. I usually do like a wireless Rode mic, but I'm using this gaming mic, so we'll see. We'll see how it okay. Yeah, it sounds good on YouTube, so I mean I can hear it. Okay, we'll get started. Sorry about that. And the camera that I use is a webcam built in. It's good enough. That's why the wireless internet, it's not like I'm streaming to YouTube and I think it already, I don't know, sometimes YouTube is very weird. Yeah, no, it's good. I just always like to check it first. Yeah, so I multicast to YouTube and to Facebook. So that's what I'm doing right now. Yeah. Otherwise, when I go back to my stream, yeah, people can replay it. They can go to YouTube, same name, and watch it over there, because you can kind of see most of the things except for this side of it, which I would recommend getting an external monitor connected to your Mac, because if you do surprise sets or you want to connect a TV, as long as it like a big TV, then you could do that too. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Unless you start adding too many things, then you have to get like a really powerful Thunderbolt dock, which I did that. It's just saved me so much. Oh, there you go. Perfect. Okay, I'm putting these show notes in and then we'll good. I appreciate you guys being here. This is kind of a fun thing. So let me explain how it works. Okay, so if you bid, there's no cancellations, none of that, because this is like a reveal kind of thing. It's not for the entire house. So how we're gonna do that is I've numbered the houses. Okay. Okay, hold on. Tonight we're gonna do surprise sets. Okay, these are Disney Adorables. They pretty much look like this. So we'll start with house number one. This is just one of the characters. This is not like any in this set, but just to give you an idea on the size of it. Okay, that's gonna be the size of it. So I'm gonna show you just to give you like a ballpark idea. Okay, so I'm gonna put house two over here. House number one is where we'll start. Okay, and I'm gonna peel the plastic off it because it's completely sealed. Okay, and there's little doors here. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll rip the door off. So if someone bids and it picks door number one, we're going to open that one up and there's going to be a little figure wrapped in like their plastic wrap, right? That says Doorables or whatever it says on it. And we're going to open that up on the live and then that'll reveal which one you get. Okay, they are 1 to 3 ounces shipped. So you're gonna have low shipping. I mean, it's as low as I can go. I can't do 0 to 1 because it weighs like 2 ounces shipped. So I like to do accurate. And then what it does, in case you're wondering, It bundles it together. And then obviously 1 to 3 ounces, whatnot calculates it at 3 ounces because the shipping for 1, 2, or 3 ounces is exactly the same. So you would need to buy what? Six, how many? It's 3, 4, 5 of those to get the free shipping. Okay. But most people aren't going to do that. Or they might, you never know. And there's tons in the Buy It Now. I didn't run any flash sales, but I can. And you more than welcome to make an offer. 6 or 7 houses. I see what you did there. Anyway, you'll get one of the figures. Okay, there we go. We got them in there. And let me go to the surprise sets. And what I'm going to do is I've got house number 1. And then basically I have to click on it. And then it pulls up this window that takes like half of my screen. And you cannot shrink it. So I don't even know what. Yeah, see, why is it doing that? Okay, I got to fix this. There we go. For whatever reason, it was on 3 seconds. So you never want to run an auction ever first. You always want to run the surprise sets. And then when you finish those, then you could go in and change. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and fix it. And I'm going to actually fix this. So now we're going to run them at 4. So it's running right now. You'll get, what'll happen is if you bid on it and you win, the randomizer will pop up on screen. It'll say like door 1, door 2, door 3, door 4, door 5, Disney Doorables Christmas character. Okay, so I'm just going to run those. We'll be hanging out and talk. And then let me look at something right now. Thank you for being here, you guys. Yeah, surprise sets, they all have to be the same. They all have to be shown on screen. Okay, I couldn't like take this off the screen and put it back. You have to have it 100% of the time on. When I'm playing for house number 1, which is up here, right? Okay, house number 1, you're going for one of the 5 doors. Let's see if it worked. Did it work? It's still number 1. Okay, good. Yeah, so let me tag a couple people who wanted to see how this works. I'm trying to think who else asked me about surprise sets. And I don't usually do run next, but I think my description on these, what does it say? House number 1. Okay. And then what it'll say like door number, whatever. Yeah. How are you guys doing? This is what we're doing tonight. And I'll continually run it. So you have to keep it on screen the entire time. So like sometimes people say, oh, but I'm doing like lounge fly bags or I'm running those kind of things. You have to have them shown on camera the whole time. So you don't have to necessarily show yourself. You could have them behind you on a shelf, but they all have to show. Okay. There's no switching them out. Or like if you have it and then you go, and I'm constantly going to run it. Okay. Because that's the whole idea behind the auction. They're auctions for surprise sets, which it will pick one of these. So it wouldn't be like I could have them all on camera behind me and then go, okay, congratulations, you won that, and go like that real quick. And you're like, what did I win? Right? You have to like show it and keep, yeah. What's up, home wrecker? How you doing? What's going on? And it's running. I mean, that's pretty much what we're gonna do. Yeah. What's up, YouTube? How are you guys? I feel like YouTube is kind of messed up. What's up, Facebook? Let's see if Facebook worked. Wait, what? That's awesome. Congratulations. That's wonderful. You're in bed? You glad? Yeah. Thank you very much. You have a good sleep. That's exciting. Are you guys like, can I ask you, like, are you baby or whatever? That's really exciting. And you don't have to answer. One of my friends adopted like 5 kids. between a couple of my friends. And they could not get a baby, but they got like a 2-year old. They were pretty happy. Yeah, she's like a teenager now. I think it's amazing. Yeah, and then my other friend had got adopted a baby, but it was like a family kind of thing, a family member. It's running, so we're going for Disney Doorables. Yeah, I know. Yeah, like teens, they don't get adopted. They stay in foster care until they age them out. Yeah. But you have to, you just, you know what'll happen? And I've heard this from a lot of friends, is it'll just align and no matter what, you'll get somebody who you'll probably fall in love with immediately. Yeah. And teens though, yeah. Yeah, what's going on with this? Okay, I guess we're good. I'm excited for you guys. That's awesome. How's everybody doing tonight? I know I was like talking like crazy about the OBS. So if you want to know what that is, OBS is what I'm streaming right now. And that's how you see the split screen. So I have a camera right there and I have a camera right here. This is just a tiny little camera, actually. Yeah, so welcome in. And that's why I did small surprise sets, because imagine like you could do up to 500 of these, right? So imagine if you run them, you're supposed to run them until you finish the auction. So what if you're sitting there and you're running it over and over and over again and then no one bids? I think after a while, I didn't see it in the rules, but I think you have to actually continue the game until you're sold out. But I don't know. I've had to stop one when nobody was buying. I mean, that's just the way it goes sometimes. Yeah, and that's okay. It's running. You guys like when you say it's running, right? I know that on the FYP, a lot of times these shows are not promoted and they're not pushed in the algorithm. So sometimes people don't see you in the feed. So we'll probably do it for like 20 more minutes just to see, and then I'm going to switch it. Yeah, because I'm always curious about the algorithm. It's also a Sunday night. It's a mellow night. A lot of people, now that kids go back to school tomorrow or today. And so a lot of people are like getting back to their regular schedule. Yeah. And am I in estate sales? Let's look. I didn't even think about it. Let me peek real quick. Yeah, I didn't even think about it. I think I am. Let me edit the show. No, I'm in estate sales. I don't think there's a Doorables category. Yeah, there is. Wait. Let's see. No. No, there's not. Let's see. 44? Let's try a different category. Oh, I see what I did. Oh, hold on. I guess that's going to let me change it. Oh, it did. It restarted it. Interesting. Okay, let's see what happens. I'm always interested with it. Yeah. Anyway, that's what's going on. What's going on, YouTube? Hello, Facebook. What about you guys? What do you have going on this week? So, tomorrow night I'm going to do surprise sets. It's going to be socks. And then I'm actually going to start working on a tag list because a lot of people have notifications turned off as far as the shows. And I'm going to fix that so that we have that. Let's see. Yeah, it's quiet tonight on the whatnot. How are you guys? Is everybody sleeping? It's all right. Sometimes I know sometimes I'm doing chat shows and people come in, they hang out, right? They hang out. So I appreciate that. It's pretty mellow. I'm pretty mellow tonight. I have to try all these things to get back into it. I am going to be having, hello Mimi, welcome in. I am doing the surprise sets, and like I said, I'm gonna do it 2 nights in a row and see. And then I'm gonna be doing vintage decor. I know a lot of people love the vintage decor. I haven't been doing that in quite some time. Ouch. And I'm interested to see. I'm gonna switch all the categories, so we'll be switching around the categories tonight. I started in estate sales, and now we are. Oh, now we are in other toys, which I think buries you in the bottom of the. If I'm not mistaken, I think it buries you in there. So welcome in. This is surprise sets. This is a little Disney adorable thing. It's a game. This is house number one. Okay, and so to get a better look, I'll bring it up so you can see. There's little doors here, and so it's like a holiday one. Season. There's 5 figures, but you would be getting one figure in this assortment. I don't know what figure it'll be. They don't really show like all the figures in this collection, and I don't think I actually have a paper for it. Welcome in. Um, Let me try this. Oh yeah, you know what happens after you change the show category? It like knocks you out of surprise sets. I wonder if it messes it up. All right, I've switched it and fixed it. Let's try it. We're gonna run a bunch. I'm gonna just run them. They run for like 10 seconds. Yeah, so let's see. This week, you guys bookmark on my shows. I did go through all my shows. I did say I wanted to do this by Friday, which would number one, name them all. So I've named them all. I'm working on a new thumbnail for my shows. So, like I said, today and tomorrow night, well, it's tonight for you guys. Today and tomorrow night is going to be surprise sets. And I'm going to have the same thumbnail, just different. The other one's just like fun socks, like novelty type. There's like Dr. Pepper, Coke. I think there's Coke, Pepsi. And then sometimes I feel like those do better in auctions. Yeah. But I always like to just run them one after the other. And I probably should shout out that if I'm going to run this like a couple more times, and there's never any pressure, obviously, to buy, but if you want to have fun and do these, they're really fun. Okay, I'm going to stop and I'm going to do flash sales when this last one ends right here. And then I am going to turn off camera. Well, not really turn it off, but I guess I'll turn it off. Then it's not so distracting. There we go. Let me do some flash sales for you guys. And then I'm going to probably switch. Yeah, I'm probably going to switch. Am I froze to you guys? Can you guys hear me and everything? I look froze on my side. No? Okay. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to run some flash sales on some of the items I've had for a while in my bite now. So welcome in if you just got here. You're more than welcome to make an offer on anything in my bin unless it's on a flash sale. If it's on a flash sale, you really can't make an offer on it. It doesn't allow you to do that. So I have items from $2 all the way up. You could go to my profile and you can actually sort. You can actually sort the item. So I'm just going through right now looking at a couple of them to run. So I've got these really cute little monster truck, monster jam. And you'll see a picture always. If I pin something to run, then it's always going to be a What's up, corporate goth? How are you doing? Wait a minute, are you live right now? Are you doing your challenge? 30 by 30, or did you finish? Busted. 23 done. Congratulations. Probably feels good to be done, huh? You could kind of relax a little. I know. So, today I was numbering all my shows. Yeah, I was numbering all my shows today, and I'm like, I'm only on 571. Seven more left. And then you're going to start over, right? And keep going. All right. I'm just going to run all the flash sales right now. Heck no. No, you're just doing it 1 month, right? It's a lot, huh? Yeah, it can be exhausting. Like, even I talk myself out of like, I'm mellow, but I'm like, all right, D, you've had almost 6 months to do whatever you wanted. Now you got to get back into your vintage and do the thing. So I actually scheduled out my whole first this week. Yeah, I just have to adjust some times, show times and stuff. Because I want to switch from nighttime to some daytimes, not every day though. It's going to be hard. Yeah. You go back to work, so it'll be hard to stream for the 7 days, huh? Yeah. If I had to work like for somebody else and do this, I don't think I could do both. I mean, I already work for myself with another thing, and I have a lot of flexibility. You get spoiled with the flexibility, you know. But like having to, basically punch your clock and go and then have a couple, that's very hard. Yeah, those are long days. I can't be now. So that's why I just keep doing what I do and it works. But like, with let me see. I wanted to change something. I want to see if it works. 13 hours is a long day. Yeah. Yeah, like, like for me it's like I don't know, part of it's like that's a long one. I don't think I want to do those kind of days, but much respect because those are long days. Um, oh my gosh. You drive that, yeah, you have to commute. The commute's the worst, especially where we live, you know? Hold on, I want to fix something right now. Okay, there we go. Yeah, especially like for me, it's because I have kids and to go like I used to, I can't. So I do a lot of projects. Yeah. The 2 to 3 hour driving that's brutal. Like it's too much. But you got to do it. You got to do it. And there's no getting used to it. I know my husband commutes a lot. I don't know how he does it after all these years. You just do it. What's up, YouTube? How are you guys doing? And it's the traffic. And then you drive all day delivering. Yeah. You have a long day. Would you say 9 to 12 work? Yeah. I don't miss it. I don't miss the driving. The traffic here sucks. Some days it's great, like it's not so bad, and then some days it's oh, that's good. So it gives you a little bit of a mental break. Hmm. Yeah, I do like working from home. I worked for a company and I used to go to the office once a week because I was like the national sales manager for the company. And the owner, she was awesome. And I got spoiled working from home because I could get so much more done at home than in the office because I would waste so much time driving. And her home office was over an hour away. So that would be like a 2 hour, 4 hour commute, basically, go down there and back, about 3 hours with traffic. Yeah. And then I said to her, if it's all right, I'm gonna come to the office like once a week. Because it's not productive to drive down there. Yeah. And so she was awesome. Her name was Laura, and she's told me, you know what, Dee, that's fine. Because we could do FaceTime if we need to have a meeting. And so that's what we ended up doing. And you know what? I didn't have to go to the office but once a month after that. She didn't know how to use any of the technology, so I taught her. Like she knew how, but she was not great at it. And but then she got really good at it. So it was kind of like a nice it was kind of nice to not have to drive, plus save me a ton of gas. Let's see, I'm gonna run some more. Oh, I guess I ran all those. I didn't even notice. I mean, like like a lot of the employees at Whatnot, they actually all work from home. I think there's a small staff probably at their corporate office or at their I think they have a couple offices. And I'm sure in the future that's like the way it is for a lot of places. Although I have a lot of friends that just had to return to work like in the office. They hate it because they didn't have to commute at all for I don't know, like 4 years. Oh, I guess I'm frozen. I was frozen for a minute there. I don't know what the lag is. It's so weird sometimes. I'll try refreshing. Okay, there it goes. That was kind of weird. Okay, I'm gonna switch my show back. I think it will. I'm gonna switch my show back to Buy It Now and see if it will get rid of the surprise sets in there. I don't think it lets you keep it. Okay, I had to fix that. I know. I don't know. Monster High. Hello, how are you? And no, I don't have any. Yeah, I don't have any of those. That's what everybody wants. Thanks for asking. I know. It'd be not. Oh, so it did. Interesting. It's Whatnot is very interesting. Like in 1 minute, I think it'll work. A lot of people we got spoiled working from home though. Okay, there it goes. I don't know. It was lagging. It's still lagging. I don't know what's going on. Remember that one night it was lagging so bad that it was lagging so bad and then Whatnot went down and then it ended up still working on YouTube. Yeah. I can't believe it's already January 5th. I've been seeing a lot of flamingo challenges. What is your challenge, Corporate Goth? Is it a seller's challenge or is it your own? I forgot what you told me. I could look at your thumbnail. I think I still have it up. Your own challenge, right? I liked your thumbnail you had tonight, even though I don't like AI, but I like that one. Yeah, I like that one. I appreciate you. I know you do. You told me that I inspired you for that. A couple people told me they're going to try the 365 and that they always say that I started them and I see the tags and I was like, let's do it. Madison's Craft Corner finished hers. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, the thumbnail looks good. I need to do something with my thumbnails. They're kind of like, I mean, I've been kind of lazy. I could say it. Yeah, because I haven't been like creating new ones. They're the same, but I was getting more views when people saw my picture because they're like, "Oh, that's how I recognized you." So I didn't want to change it so drastically. But I used to do one that was black with like a thumbnail. I needed to take pictures again. Do you? Thank you. Yeah, I need to take new headshots with my blue hair. That's gonna be kind of weird to take the pictures. So I need to get with it. Maybe I got a new phone, so maybe I'll just take the pictures with that. It's very simple, you know? Yeah, with my pink lights over here. I somehow ended up getting bangs though, and now all the blue is coming out. It looks real short actually. Yeah, you use Canva a lot now? It takes you a while. I mean, I've made some stuff in like Photoshop, just real simple. And then I used Canva like a little bit. I didn't use the AI or any of that stuff, but I just was playing with it because I have like a certain color. But I know sometimes people like to click in the streams when they see like the product. You just got to show the actual product, you know, not clickbait. Hello, welcome in. Clickbait. So when they come into your stream, you know, you have this amazing item in the picture and then they click on it and they come in and they ask for that item and you don't sell it. That's people hate that and I don't ever want to do that. Oh, you did? You tried to use your picture of you and it doesn't like yeah, it's I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I feel like when there's so much AI on the homepage, I don't go in those shows. Like if I already know the seller, then I'm gonna go in it. But like new sellers that use AI for me, I'm not into it because I'm a designer. So don't I'm just not going to go click on it. I see people with pictures of their kids, pictures of like their dogs. I'm not going to click on those. Yeah, that's just me, but a lot of people feel that way. They don't go into those shows like that. But when they show me like a product or like a feeling and like your picture at night, I was like, "Oh, I like that." Yeah. And sometimes people have their faces. That doesn't bother me either. Because then if I've seen them, I'm like, oh, I got to go in there. I know who that is. You try to make it match what you're doing. Yeah. Like the Funko thumbnail. Yeah, exactly. Like tonight's thumbnail, I just did just like the Doorables logo. So I used to do that better at that. And then my chat shows I have like its own thumbnail now. I did redo that one. Oh, it's so laggy tonight. I'm just running a bunch of random flash sales on random items in my shop. I sell everything. If you just popped in here, hello, thank you for being here. We're just having a chat. Yeah, we're having a chat. I'm running things from the Buy It Now, which I have a lot of greeting cards. I've marked them off, but there's like a lag right now, so I can't really do too much. Why? I don't know. Hello, Moon Goddess. What's up? Oh, yeah, there's a huge lag. I can't. It's very weird. Welcome in. Hello, Smokin'. How you doing? Yeah, I see your guys' names, but it doesn't let me like. Okay, there it goes. Sometimes whatnot be whatnot, but that's okay. Yeah, there has to be like about a 3 second to 5 second delay. That's okay. It's just part of. It's just a part of the way it is. Let's see. No Wi-Fi is off. Hmm. It's so weird sometimes. Anyway, right now I'm flash sailing a bunch of greeting cards, just some random ones, and they should get the 78 cent shipping, but I'm not sure. I did set them up for that, but if they're not, let me know. I mean, I can't change them once they're flash selling. My goal, Corporate Goth, is to take the whole month of January and put the right title. It shows 4 on the shipping. Yeah. I mean, technically, these are not, I mean, the shipping's correct. Technically, they're not supposed to be 78 cents because you can't do PWE on greeting cards. Some of them have embellishments. Let's see what it's set up as, though. Where's the shipping? No, 1 to 3 ounce. Thanks. I'm gonna have to leave them at that because I think you can't. Can you? Wait, you are at the post. See, I know that greeting cards can't because of the thickness if they have an embellishment, but these don't even have an embellishment. For the flat ones, yeah. I usually leave the flat ones like that. I'll have to go in and fix them, but I do put them in like an actual good envelope. So it's too, I think it's too thick for the machine. That's why. Um, I'm gonna have to bundle some up, I think. I'm gonna have to fix them. I just bundle like 6 cards or something. Every now and these are the last ones that I have, so I'm just gonna leave them. Some people add them onto their orders because I think I only have, let's see, maybe 5 or 10 in there. 5. I have 5 left. Yeah, I used to have a bunch. I sold a lot. The thing with whatnot either is if you're doing everything like I'm doing on the computer, I can't change the category on the listing. Let me see. Let me see if I can on the phone. So this one's on flash sale. Oh no, I could edit this one. Hold on. This product cannot, yeah, you can't edit a flash sale. So let me find one that's not flashed. Okay, this one is. Let's see if it lets me change a category. On computer, you can't change a category. Oh yeah, you can on this one. Let me try this other card here. Which was that? Oh, the pink dog one. Where's this card at? Oh, dog. Let's see if this one's like the actual. Okay, what does it say for that one? This one should say 78 cents. What's that mimics? Dollar or $1.39. Yeah, that's accurate. It's so weird. Like in the listing, it says 2 hours and it runs for 20 seconds. There's some glitch here. So now you have to edit on here for the time. Yeah, weird. 120 minutes. This hasn't been a glitch. See, it does 30 seconds. What's up, Mimics? Congratulations. Yeah, we're not that. I'm very protective on my words. Congratulations. That's great. Doesn't that feel good? You have a lot of orders. Yeah, I've been deciding to go back on muting certain words. Yep. There's a few actually I'm going to add in there now. I'm going to add them in there. What's up, Elmo? How you doing? Hello, Silky. How are you, Mimics? So if you guys hear me talk to other people, it's YouTube. YouTube, I have a few people that'll come over there and start chatting. I'm trying to. Yeah, I am adding some other words because um I've always had blocked words. Somebody got mad at me the other day because I had the word promote blocked. Oh well, it was a selling show. Healthy boundaries, that's right. And I don't give a damn if no one likes it. Anybody could mute their own words. There might be words that I do it for myself or I do for other people. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's good to have those because some folks don't have any kind of healthy boundaries themselves. So, sometimes people come in and they trauma dump words and they don't think about other people. And I wish people did think about others and not do that. Hey, you guys, I have a question for you. Your account health, was it below 100%? Did it reset January? Because I had gotten dinged on an order. Wait, hold on. Tell me that again. I wish that it locked it in. I'm going to make the suggestion again to Whatnot because I want. So, October, I had one order, but I had 27 orders in it, one shipment, 27 orders, and it got delayed somehow. And it was my fault. Yeah, I'll fess up. It was really my fault because I repackaged it and I reused the label. Yes, not, no, it should have been this. I should have never reused the label. I should have asked Whatnot for a new one, but it was okay. But it dropped it down to like 92%. But I've been shipping, that was just one package and it brought it way down. And then it's 180 days, 180 days, 6 months, and it reset to 100%. But I think they fixed something because I told them I had the proof for it. So maybe that's what cleared it. Or the buyer wrote Whatnot. I would imagine she may have. I don't know. I have to ask her. Yeah, but it's 180 days where it dings you. But I was like, huh, I wonder if it reset January 1st. But it's back to 100% and 100% defect order free, which, I work hard for that and I really want to keep it that way. Um, yeah, so I would love if we could keep the muted words. I would love to keep the muted words list so it just remembers, but it doesn't remember. Um, Matter of fact, I gotta put another word in there. And sometimes if someone comes in and, I mean, you guys should know by now, if someone comes in and puts a word in, I'm not reading it. Yep, I'm not reading it. I'm just gonna be ignoring it. Because there's some people that just put stuff intentionally. Maybe it was just coincidence. Maybe I've shipped enough that it proved that I'm worthy of 100%. Your on time is always off. I had no sales for 2 days, and one time it dropped to 95. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Mine has stayed pretty good. Um, it was just that one order, but I don't. When I go look in the history of it, it shouldn't reset just because it's January 1st. But I found it interesting that it happened after January 1st. It could be a glitch. I don't know. Um, Let me go look at that. Hello, everybody. If you're just hanging out, um, yeah. So I go to account health, and it says 100%, 100%. But see, I've been shipping. I think what happens is, because it says it stays like that for 180 days, but I had over 30 days of shipping same day, and I think that helped it. At least that's my guess. I think that's what happens. Yeah, it should, it's interesting it fluctuates. They said it didn't matter. I know. And it's weird because other people told me, like with the ship time, I ship always same day or next business day. Usually it's same day because I mean, it's not a lot of orders right now. Welcome in. And what's happening is it says like less than 1 day on mine. And I always scan with the app, except the last couple I forgot to, but I took it to the post office. And but someone told me that they didn't do any shows for like 2 weeks and their ship time, and they were shipping same day because it goes on the average of the 30 days. They had 10 days ship time. No, their ship time was 10 days. And they're like, that's impossible. I just took a break. Yeah. So they told whatnot. But I don't really know. I think they, and then I have to ask my other friend. Yours disappears? Yeah, after 30 days, in that 30-day range, it disappears. Yeah. But, if people are getting like, and I've had some friends tell me, like, oh, you shouldn't worry about it. Mine went from, on December 31st, it was 93.65%. And it was October. It's so weird because when you have a whole bunch of the orders and you're shipping on time, it drops down. Like you get dinged on it. And I don't have any dings, just that those one orders from October 21st or October 14th. And I still got good feedback for it all. Yeah, I don't ship late. I ship same day or next business day always. Unless it's a holiday. Like I had somebody order from the marketplace and I gave it to my carrier and then it just shows it was scanned on January 1st. So I really feel like the carrier like just put it in a dock and then they dealt with it after the holiday because on the 31st, even though mail moves all the time, but on the 31st my post office closed at noon and none of my other stuff got scanned at all. You should write them about that. Yeah, you know why it muted you. Yeah. You should I don't know if you get a receipt, but I would definitely tell them. Yeah, it's the weekends are not supposed to count. And PWE isn't supposed to count against us either. And that I heard directly from the shipping department of whatnot. Hey Ashley, how you doing? Yeah, I directly from like the main person, one of the main people that handles the shipping and whatnot. Yeah, because I asked, I'm like, because the hodgepodge place was in a Zoom with me and whatnot and some other people, and we asked like, does PWE hurt our ship time? Does it affect it? And they're like, nope, because there's no tracking. But it's kind of funny how welcome in friends. It's funny how it feels like it does because it does track it. It does track it. Oh yeah, right. You don't. I feel like it does, but they said it doesn't because the Hodgepodge place did a show and she had a ton of giveaways, which were all PWE gift cards. I don't know how many she did, a ton, like a few hundred. And her ship time did go down, but then they checked it and there was some glitch, but they fixed it. And that was like a year ago, maybe 10 months ago. Yeah. I haven't ever seen it do mine, and I was selling a lot of PWE. You've dropped on Givey's only recently? What do you mean by dropped? Stop doing them? Or, oh, you dropped on your ship time with the PWE. It shouldn't be like that. You should contact them. Yeah. Let me see. I'm going to look at your profile right now. You're less than 1 day. It just readjust itself. Wait, what's your ship time again? Yeah, less than 1 day. They have another, if you like, you have the little, uh, less than 1 day. On the computer, I see less than 1 day. Maybe it's, you write them a lot so they know you. I love it. Yeah, sometimes you have to communicate. There was a time when I was writing them all the time and they were so good. I've never had a problem, but they've been great customer service wise. Okay, so on the desktop, yeah, less than 1 day ship time. But there's another feature. A couple people told me, a few people on the app have it, where instead of the truck, it's an airplane because you're so fast. I've been trying for that one. I can't get it. What's up, Tina? How you doing? Welcome in, friends. Yeah, I write them and I'm real quick to the point, super nice, thank you, whatnot, for providing excellent customer service. I never use the whatnot bot because it doesn't work. I feel like because it's AI, it gives you all the wrong answers. And a lot of people go on there and they're frustrated. I want a plane too. You know how I learned about the plane? Donatella, the seller on here, because she really was trying to get it too. I don't know if she ever got it. I have never seen it. Oh, I did. I saw it on one seller. I don't know how the hell they get it because they did some major volume. Yeah, they must have a huge shipping department. I took a screenshot somewhere of it. You're not feeling well. I hope you feel better, Ashley. Yeah, I know. I want the airplane. Would be cool. That's super fast. I feel like if you're on a schedule and you have a show, and this is how I think you get that. If you are doing like 90 days shipping this way, you have a morning show, and then as soon as your show ends, you get a scan at the counter for like that 90 days. And I think, like, I mean, I don't know exactly how you would get that, but I feel like you would need to do something along the lines of that. Or maybe 6 months where you have it scanned immediately. I mean, you can't always pack as you're doing a show though, unless you're selling something that is you know, gonna fit in that box and only ship in that box. Yeah, that's the only way it works. So some sellers do that. Yeah, they'll have like a 3 or 4 pound item and they go one per box. I see it a lot with shoes, sneakers specifically. It's one per box, especially when they're like, the big shoes in the box, collectible shoes, I should say. I've been thinking about that corporate goth that I go on so late as well because the minute you sell it is when the clock strikes. So if you have a 24-hour show, you're already 1 day late on your first item. People don't realize that. Yeah, people don't realize that. That's where it hurts people's ship time. That's why no one can, I shouldn't say no one. That's why some sellers who are trying to stay with Premiere struggle because it's so, they don't realize about as soon as it sells, the clock starts. It's not when your show ends. It used to be your show ends. But it really is when you sell the item, the clock starts. You can't start, shipping. So you technically, so, and it depends if you sell before midnight, but because you go right before midnight, hmm, yeah, because you ship like me. I usually ship and I'm ready to go in the morning. So when I sell something in my stream, I package it up, go to bed, get up, and then I will probably weigh it and do my labels. Or sometimes, if it's not a lot of stuff, I'll do my labels at night. It just really depends. Oh, I'm glad, Tina. That's great. Yeah, all is good. All is good. Can't complain. Yeah, same. Same. I think the last couple I shipped. So if I had a morning show, I shipped in the afternoon, but it was always like same day. But it has to do too with the drop off times. Because remember how it used to be with USPS that your shipment for priority mail to count for that day had to be before 2 p.m. Is it still like that? Because I know they would say, "Oh, we can have it in 2 to 3 business days." Now it's an estimate. They say 1 to 3, but sometimes it gets around 1 to 3, depends where it's going. And then with ground advantage, what is it, 3 to 5 days? Sometimes they're the same. But I don't know if priority still is that way. You have to have it. I remember my post office would be, if you want today to count as a ship day, it has to be postmarked in the post office, scanned before 2 p.m. Okay, yeah. So, and even though it goes in the bin by 5, yeah, I always remember the 2 p.m. one for it to count that day, but I've taken packages like at 4:30 and they got scanned right on the counter and they went the same day. And then they got them like the next day or the next day. Yeah, I remember all the times it would used to be they would say they would guarantee it was delivered or your money back, but that's long gone. I think that's been like probably 10 years now. Yeah, I think it's probably been that long. I liked when it was like that, right? You spend enough money on shipping. I'm so glad for you, Tina. Better and better. That's good. Hello, German Bee. Welcome in. We are just having a chat. Hello, Elfie. We're just hanging out. We're having a chat about, oh, I don't know, a whole lot of post office stuff. You guys, yeah, I heard that. I hope not. I hope you can still have your job. That would, yeah, the post office, they're just trying to fuck it up. I'll say it. I said it. I'll say it again. Yeah, some people are trying to fuck that up, and we need it. It's been doing fine. Yeah, I wonder what's going to happen with the A platform. I think, I don't know. People are boycotting a lot of these large corporations right now. One, they can't afford it, and two, they're just starting to see. So it'll be very interesting in time what happens. Yeah, I know they want to. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Ah, that's not going to be good. They did already cut ties. Yeah, because they want to privatize it so they can make profits, and you know what that happens to our shipping prices. They turn into the same rates as UPS and FedEx. Right now the rates are good. I wonder how that's going to be with how that will be. I hope it doesn't privatize. Oh, Tina, I'm so happy for you. I bet. I bet. Huge difference, huh? Oops, I did it again. What's up? Styled by Liz. Hello. Well, I'll be sending all the good voodoo vibes. They can't privatize it. I know. They're all talk and no action. But they need to get rid of that guy. Yeah, they need to get rid of the guy who's they assigned on 5 years ago or whatever. Because I think he's made it worse. What? Yes. I don't know the lyric. I'm like, what? Oh, I'm not that big of a fan. I'm just reading somebody's name. That's the username. What's up, Robin7247? Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. We're all just hanging out, having a little chat. We're doing some flash sales. My name is Dee. Thank you so much. I hope you had a good show. What were you doing tonight? Thank you, thank you. That was very, very sweet of you to bring all the friends over here. Yeah, thanks. What were you selling tonight? I know we're friends already. Let me tag you up over here. Oh, vintage decor. Nice. That was actually what I started selling on Whatnot originally. I am going to be coming back to vintage decor, and I have a ton of vintage glass and lots of blue glass, some swung vases, but that'll be like on a Thursday, probably next week. I'm so glad. I'll have to try to check one of your shows out. Yes, the squirrel. Everybody loves the squirrel. Shaking his groove. Well, thank you so much for the raid. Like I said, everybody give Robin 7247 a follow. Back to back. Back to back. Stay home to shop. What's going on? Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. We're just sitting in here. Hold on. I'm going to tag Stay Home to Shop as well. And I'll leave Robin up here as well. She just raided us. Thank you. Thank you. How was your show? The winners are here. You're right. You're right. What's up, Simply Smarter? Hazy. You did so good. Stay home. I loved yours too. Yep. Wee, the roller coaster of peeps. What's up, late night insomniacs? How are you guys doing? So we're just having a chat. If you don't know me, my name's Dee. This is day number 571. So we were just chatting about the post office right now. Yeah, I was like, where the heck were you at? So I thought I would tag you. Yeah, it was fun. It was really fun. They did a really good job with that. Yeah, they did a really, really good job. Like the amount of time that goes into that, people have no clue. As a designer and editor, I'm gonna tell you right now, hundreds, hundreds of hours putting that together. Yep. I think her name's Jessica, right? She did really great. Yeah, her and Mr. Bish. And their kid did good too. Yeah, everything was put together really nice. Yeah, no, probably, yeah, months. Well, she works on that, I think, for like 3 to 4 months at least. Yeah, but she's nerdy. She said it. She could probably type fast. Yep. She did a good job. And then she didn't like to be on camera, so she did camera forward on her clips of herself. I thought that was great. Yep. She said she was gonna try to do that. I listened to her. I went into a lot of her streams. Yeah, she did awesome. And then her booklet with all the sponsors and everything. That was nice too. Yep. It was fun. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it for sure. And I don't I don't I didn't watch all of it actually. I was in there for a while and then I had to do something because I was kind of not home. And I was trying to listen, but I know it replays on YouTube, so I'll go and rewatch it probably. Yeah, that's great. I know she wants to try to get Whatnot to sponsor her. I hope they were able to achieve that. Yeah, hopefully some of the Whatnot people came in. I saw them getting tagged. But you never know. But they can build their own thing on there. They can, get people. Maybe some of the people on here who have connections can like help them out next year or something. But really fantastic. Oh, and what I'm talking about is the Suburban Bish is a seller on the app who came up with the Whatnot, the Naughty Awards, like for best stream, the most helpful, yeah, Naughty Award, best helpful, best chat show, best information. I was nominated in two categories and I placed top five on both. I didn't win, but that was okay. I was actually really happy the Green 13 won. And I think Upcycled by Bree won for Best Buy It Now. And the other sellers who had Buy It Nows, I never had heard of them. There was a lot of categories I didn't hear of them, so I was like, oh, these are new people I got to check out. Yeah. So they came up with their own Naughty Awards, which is kind of fun. And they make a little money, but they put it right back into the community. And it's like bragging rights kind of thing. It's really fun. And but their presentation was spectacular and the time they spent on it. So you could check her out on YouTube. Okay. Check her out on YouTube. It's the Bish Naughty. Um No, it's Suburban Bish on YouTube. My bad. This is the username, but they're on YouTube too. Yeah, there it is, right there. Thank you, Hazy. Um, Check them out on YouTube. You can rewatch the naughty thing and figure out how you can get your community to submit you to be voted for this next year or for this year. And they have different categories like best social media, best YouTube channel, best news seller. There was just so many. Hey, I'm not saying nothing. That's what you're saying. We don't talk about that platform here. Yeah, anyway, it was really nice. Yeah, they put them on their website and everything. And it's just I think it's a in the beginning of it when I yeah, so in the beginning when I first heard about it, which was last year, I was like, "Oh, that's so cool." But I didn't really go to any of the streams. I was doing my own thing. What's up, Joe? How you doing? And but then like I don't know, I went into their stream and like I just liked what they were talking about. And yeah, it is. There's so many categories. I will say like as being in it, I was like glad and grateful that people nominated me. Like I thought that was really cool. But it was just like another thing to make me think like, okay, look at all these awesome sellers. What can you learn from the other people who are in part of this? Who not even just the top five, but it was like the voting process is kind of long to be honest, because there's so many categories. And you can't just go in and say, okay, I want to just vote for D. You got to vote for like every single one to make it fair. And I think that was pretty good. Yeah. And they won't keep your email or none of that. Yeah. And there's so many categories. There's like best duo. I think House of Coops won a bunch of them. Um, I didn't like really like remember. CG Boomerang, I think won for best raid train conductor. I'm not sure, but I'm sure if you find people on social media or watch the thing, you can find it. But I thought it was really cool. Yeah, and there's so many sellers in there I'd never even heard of. But again, their communities went and voted like all over. Hodgepodge Place won two. She won two of them that she was in. Um, yeah, and it does give you I guess it gives you ideas for what you could do in your stream. But it just is like one of the ones was best social media, best YouTube, and I don't know how many people were in like originally nominated. I think top maybe they did the top 10, and then I got in the top 5 for the two. And but like when I was looking on the list when I voted, I was like, I never heard of this person. I'm gonna go bookmark them. Yeah, so I just made new friends. So it kind of brings the community together. But good job, Suburban Bish and the Mr. Bish. And then I think it's their kid, right? Did the cutest animations of some character. It's not their character, it's like some licensed character. Very cute. Yeah. Hello, friends coming in. Welcome in. Tonight, I am just having a chat here, but we're probably going to raid because it is 12:40. I wanted to just come on for an hour tonight and do surprise sets. But those I was really doing them for a couple people that want to come check them out. Yeah, so follow all the friends. I will be on tomorrow night at my regular 11:23 p.m. And then Tuesday morning is when I am going to be doing a Whatnot chat show. So if you're a new seller or just a seller in general, definitely bookmark that Tuesday morning show. I'm going to talk about OBS. I'll talk about shipping, and if you have questions, bring them to that chat show. There are this many insomniacs up. What is going on, you guys? How's it going? So if you're new here, my name's Dee. I've been on the app for like 4 years already. I've been doing chat shows for 3 years. This month, actually, 3 years. And I've been in a Whatnot community host for over a year now, about a year and a half. and I absolutely love it. And I sell in the vintage decor, mostly estate sales, but I sell vintage decor, jewelry, sports cards, and a lot of things you'd find at a estate sale. Yeah. So did you get some ideas from it, Mimics? And how we need a category for best Canadian seller, best international. Isn't it? Wasn't there? There wasn't one, huh? I'm sure they'll take suggestions. I'm sure they writing down all kinds of ideas. Hello, friends. Yeah, I think that'd be kind of cool. Best international. I just loved everything they did. I thought it was really great for the community. Focus on the basics, right? You can't jump over, all the things you need to do to get to the one. Yeah. It's a good reminder. It made me realize like I got inspired, I guess is the right word. I got inspired by some of the sellers with like their social media to post. Oh, okay, Weeders. I couldn't remember what the name was. Yeah, she did a good job. They did a good job on the videos. They were cute. It was a lot of work. Yeah, people. I don't think people realize it. Yeah, luckily for AI, it'll do that for you, but you got to talk into it. Yeah, it's super cute little character. I forgot the character. I know the character. I just can't think of the name of it right now. Yeah, what does she do? Crafting? Let's see. Oh, there's artist, make stickers. Okay. I'll have to follow them. Yeah, you have to build the foundation and then all the things will come. Oh, sorry, Joe, to hear that. Yeah. Bish is a crafter. Her daughter loves drawing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was listening to what she was saying, how she's a crafter. But does she have shows though besides doing this? Because I saw they had a show, but not till like March. He's a gamer, D&D. Oh, nice. They do crafts shows, right? Or just this. I'm not qualified to answer that question, Joe. A lot of people feel that way right now, but maybe not. If you're asking that question, you're probably not. You're probably all right. Oh, demos and thrift hauls. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought they did so good, and they were doing everything in OBS. If you guys didn't know that. Oh, do they? I'm gonna have to. I already follow them. Yeah, because you're their mod a lot. I know. Tag me when they have one of their game nights. I think it's fun to do that. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'll get the notification because sometimes I don't get any of them because I follow a lot of people on the app and I don't know. I have to turn them off on my phone because it just will blow up. It'll burn my phone. Yeah, it'll kill the battery. One day I turned them all on and I was like, oh my gosh, my battery went. But now that I have like a new phone, the battery's pretty good. It's very weird. Yeah, I want to get back to doing game night. I'm going to bring Pictionary back probably next Friday. Oh, yeah, no problem. I appreciate that. Yeah. What's up, Mimics on YouTube? You can't wear polyester anymore? That's all right. I like wearing cotton. Softer. It doesn't make you want to itch. Yeah. What about you, Hazy? How you been? Thanks for coming in. I'm glad you guys came in with the raid. Stay home. Are you here? Yeah, Stay Home had a good I liked your setup. Stay Home had a good setup for his clip on there. I think we should didn't they need another category, best laugh on whatnot. Stay Home and JJ Shopper would be in that. They would be in that. I don't even know you. I don't even know you, so I can't tell you that. Yeah. But, you know, thank you. His streamer backdrop was, it was definitely New Year's Eve vibes. Yeah, it was. Welcome in, friends. Sharing the love. That's right. I have to keep it real. What is that, Mimics? You'll win top hat. What? Can I even bake? What kind of sexist question is that? He does have a memorable laugh. Yeah, it cracks me up. Yeah, I love it. It makes me smile when I hear JJ Shopper. There's a couple other people that have pretty good laughs on here. It's all right, Mimics. I'm talking to friends on YouTube. Can you even bake? Yeah. Shh. Boy, you didn't. I'm not even going to bother with this. I just kick people out like that. Yeah. Anyway, it's fun on YouTube. Sometimes there's trolls, sometimes they're just silly. But no. If you win first place in the category of hot mess expression, oh, you mimics, I had to kick them out. Hello, Wen. You know, I'm always interested. I'm going to try some. Yeah. YouTube is a wild place sometimes, you guys. It makes me laugh, so that's why I was like, I can't even comment. So I just, because they're just going to keep going. So you just kick them out. Yeah. Let me see. It's still glitched. Well, I'm glad at least it started normal. It was funny, yeah. Then it got wild. And then I have to do delete. Well, I have to do like hide user from channel. I think they can actually still watch you, but they can't comment. But on if I download the YouTube app, which I have, um I can see their comments before they post. So a lot of times I get some weird comments that don't ever publish there because I banned. Then they get Das Boot. Yeah. Hello, friends on Whatnot. Um, but I don't know why it does this. But see, I got the new phone and none of my passwords and all that's in the new phone. Yeah. So I have to go in and manually enter them. Oh, I know I can. I have muted words so I don't approve them. Yeah, if they hit one of my muted words, they don't get to comment on it. I only see it if I click on it. But why do I want to see it if it's trash comments? Nobody wants to read that, right? Do you guys want to read trash comments from trolls? Yeah. Not everybody's a bad troll, but lately it seems like there's quite a bit. But I always have fun with the trolls. They're, for the most part, pretty cool. Top three anime? I don't know. What if I said I don't like anime? I know. I had to write them down in my little journal. Sorry, Chewy. I'm not a big anime. Pokemon, I guess. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Mimics answered. Pokemon for sure. Yeah. Um, I liked Demon Slayer before. Yeah, and I don't know. Sailor Moon, is that what you put? I don't know any. I know I'm gonna get in trouble because my kids will be like, "You know 'em, Mom." Yeah, Pokemon, definitely Demon Slayer. And I don't like Naruto or none of that. Yeah, I don't really follow anime. There's another one that I used to watch with the kids, like Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, I was just about to say that, Mimics. Favorite movie? I can't tell you. It's a secret. Oh, Totoro. Yeah, that's a good one. Wizard of Oz is my favorite one. Yeah. What's your favorite movie? What's your guys' favorite movie? Wizard of Oz is probably my favorite. It's such a classic. Um, yeah, it's such a classic to me. And Wizard of Oz and Giant. Giant I really like with James Dean. There's it's too hard to narrow down as one favorite. Yeah, it is kind of hard for that. But there's so many good movies. Oh, Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Yeah. Lion King. Wizard of Oz would have been yours too. It's just I grew up watching it and I could watch it. I probably watched it 1,000 times when I was growing up. I would say. And then it's just hard. It's just so original. Yeah. What's your favorite band? And then I don't know, like newer movies. Like I'm not into I mean I'll watch them. I appreciate the cinema and everything. But like I like more of I'm more of like a documentary type person. Yeah, I like documentaries. Mostly on people's lives. Because I like people a lot and I love to hear their stories. And as a story, teller, I don't know who that is. Oh, the Beatles? Who are the Beatles? Never heard of them. My go-to answer was in my 30s, The Rock with Sean Connery. Sean Connery had a clip with Barbara Walters interview. Did you ever see it? When he said he liked to smack his woman around a little bit. She didn't. What about cop body cams? What about them? Oh, if I like to watch those? Yeah, I do. Some of them I do. Yeah. Or I like to watch what do you call it? First Amendment. I do like to watch those guys cuz it teaches you your rights. And two, a lot of people have no clue about First Amendment. It's really great. Yeah, it's like it's wild. There's some really good streamers that have incredible information on their channels. Yeah, The Rock. Do you have one? Is that your channel? Grr. Is that what you're waiting for? You ask a lot of questions. ACDC. Mimics. Did you answer Chewy? Who that? I don't even know who Rubber Band is. Just bored. Yeah, it's fair. It's all good. It's kind of a quiet night. When you scroll stream to stream on YouTube, right? So, Chewy, I'm on whatnot.com. I'll tell you in a second. Let's see if I remember it. Just kidding. When you're on the app and you scroll, you just see all the lives, right? So then you guys just like troll people randomly, huh? And they probably crash out. So what do you do with when you see them do that? Do you clip them and like put it on TikTok or what? Hello, friends. Yeah, so I'm on an app called Whatnot. There's two chats, so I'm multicasting over to YouTube. Yeah, so a lot of if I'm doing a chat, I'll chat with everybody. I'm pretty chill in here. You don't troll. That's cool. You just ask questions and have conversations, right? Mimics. Yeah. I have never scrolled through the live streams on YouTube. I have on Twitch, but I never really have on YouTube. And on Whatnot, I used to never scroll on the Whatnot app. Now, like I scroll all the time. There's some interesting shows. You guys should be scrolling the app. Yeah, you should be scrolling the app. There's so many sellers. There's so many sellers. It's kind of crazy. Let's see. Wait, you scroll by accident. Do you? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hazy, you've been on here a long time, right? If you guys have been on here a long time, you've seen it, like how crazy whatnot has grown. Like it's almost insane. Let's see, it's 12. Yeah, you've been, because I'm gonna say you've been on since I've been on, and I started selling. Um, I started selling on the app in October of 2022. You scrolled into a whole stream of that. Really? Did you stay? I did that one night. They were 3D printed Richards, and I was just like, what am I looking at? Like, I don't, I kept scrolling, but I was laughing. They were funny. Yeah, they were selling 3D printed Richards, and I'm just like, no. Hey, it was nice talking to you too, Chewy. Have a good night. I'm on every night, so see you around the YouTube streets. Hello, friends. Yeah, so, but it's changed. Before you would scroll, and there wouldn't be that many people on late at night, barely anybody. And now, so many. I know. What's up? What's up, funny? What the fuck? You got it. You won. Congratulations. Faded Flamingo. Definitely funny. Yeah. You found 3D Richard. Wait, Richard Tires? No. You did? Yeah. Hey, Lillian Antique. How you doing, Lil Antique? What's going on? What the fuck? You're famous. I mean, I do have explicit, I hope, on. If I don't, you're offended. Well, you've got to work on that. Got to work on that. Because it's not to you, it's with you. I know, I know. No, in general. I always say that anyways. I got to be me. I'm super explicit when I want to be. If I'm selling or daytime, I try not to be because there's no reason I mean, people do what they want. Oh, you're polishing. Wait, what are you polishing? Your crystals. Oh, okay. Your first you did it. You did it. When was it? Congratulations. Are you like hooked now? Are you addicted? Addicted, get it? To whatnot? Fuck yeah. That's awesome. I love that for you. Congratulations. Yeah, follow Faded Flamingo if you want to laugh and lots of cussing, lots of fuckity buckities. You've done 3 already since Saturday? Yeah, I'm so happy for you. It's amazing. So, when you signed up as a seller, were you able to take advantage of the whatnot promotion? Yeah, right. Did you do it? What mimics? You did, right? I hope you did. Usually first shows because whatnot will promote you and push you out there. And the buyers love first shows. They just love first shows. So I hope you were able to make your goal and get that $150 or up to $150 bonus. Oh, are your neighbors? Nice. And that's cool. We almost always have one or more Canadians streaming. It throws you off. Yeah, because I don't really cuss a ton. I'll say fuck because I like that word. But I usually won't direct any of my curse words at anybody. It's just not my style. If I tell you off, you're gonna know it. But I won't do that here because it's just not the place for it. Yeah. But if I'm telling some story, I might have to use the word. Yeah. But usually not. It's just fun sometimes because it does throw you off on mimics. Yeah. Someone messaged me one time. I said it and they wrote me and they're like, I was so surprised when I heard you say that. I was dying laughing, but I didn't want to say anything in your chat. And I'm like, I mean, I'm just being real. Peacock, hello. Cousin, what's going on? How are you doing? Oh, I wonder why it red chatted that. It did during your live or right now? Fuzzy sock time. Nice. Yeah, it's that word. There's a reason for it. Yeah, there's sometimes you got to mute words. It could be triggers. But nothing nothing that anybody did. It's just a personal thing. Because if you don't protect your space or your peace, you'll watch your stream go downhill. Like negative. I want to keep it on the positive. Crystal Max, what's up, sis? Yes, D Insomniac. Yep. I had a couple people get mad. You did meet the goal. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, they have a bigger promotion than now. I don't ever like look into it for new sellers, but I probably should find out what's going on right now. I'll make another account. Oh, they're doing up to 500? Yeah, they want more sellers on the app. Oh, my hair color. Hell yeah, get it, girl. So 20 different buyers and up to $500 match. That's fantastic. So what color does it look like? Fuck yeah, let's go doing that. And 300 minutes. Okay. Do you have a screenshot of the promotion, like what it says? It's purple. If you have one, send it to me because I could talk about it in my stream. Yeah, so it's kind of like blue, but I have a see, I have a pink light on. So if I turn it off, it's washing out though. See, it's all dark at the top. Yeah, back here it's still blonde because I didn't do the whole thing. I tricked you guys. See? It's the illusion. It's the illusion. See? But it looks pretty good lit, right? It's about lighting. Oh, you did? Okay, thank you. It's the optical illusion. I'm going to add purple in it. Yeah, I'm sneaky. That's the amazing thing about adding light. But yeah, it's kind of like ombre. I don't know. See, can you see it? See, it looks like it's 4 colors, but I'm working on that. I'm working on that. I'm trying to get my hair back to being healthy. Yeah, my best friend did my hair. I'd go to the salon and she'd do it all good. Okay, you have until 4 tomorrow to get the other 121. It gives you 7 days. Oh, they've gotten a really good one. Okay, you guys, go check out Lily Antique. Okay, she's trying to get a goal here. You guys go bookmark her show. She's trying to sell 121 more dollars, and I'm sure she has amazing stuff. Yeah, so there it is down there, pinned. Yep, go check her out. You have your shows up? Yeah, I mean, you could even go on a little bit. Let's see. Oh, you got to schedule some shows. Then you guys at least follow. There you go. I know they like to bookmark the shows, but that's all right. You're learning, right? Yeah. So if you want to bookmark her 888 yeah. Aunt Bananas, hello, thank you. Yeah, it was the blonde with the pink in the front, and then it faded, and then I did like you're tired, you just learned how to I know, you learned how to do the thermal print. You're all right. People can bookmark you, yeah. You'll get the goal. The hair is the center of the show. Well, thank you. Oh, and you know what else makes it look pink too is this band here, which I messed it up because I had 2 cameras on. Yeah, and I always lean forward, so it looks like I'm like, yeah. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'm nodding out. No, I'm not. A little bit I was yawning, but not at all. Yeah, we were having a good chat. But I'm trying to get to my, why does it say 12 hours I've been on? Oh, not me? Okay. Kayfabe, what's going on? How you doing? Let's see. I'm 11:23 12 1. Almost 2 hours, you guys. 2 hours. I tried surprise sets. It wasn't a winner. But my goal is I'm going to try to go on a little bit earlier. I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for asking. I'm getting tired though. I'm so happy that you did your show and you're almost to your goal. I had no clue that Whatnot was giving up to $500. What day did you sign up? Like, did you just sign up as a seller in app? Because they approved you right away, I'm sure. Yeah, we can't. It's based on your address. Yeah, they won't let us. Yeah, you have to have like different address. I know. Believe me, I'm sure a lot of people try it, but they know they can see your IP address. So unless you're, you know, they give you 7 days from sign up and you did it on the 29th, I think. Yeah, so you have well, check your email, it'll show it. It'll tell you how many days left you have. I think that's a great promotion. Hello, what am I doing? I'm staring at you. I'm having a chat here on whatnot.com, but it's multicasting to YouTube. So, um, I know. I wish we had that kind of promo. We didn't. We had zero promo, right? As new seller. And if we signed up with someone's link, we got $200 back then. Yeah. You think? Me too. I hope you're doing good. We would get $200 bonus. Now it's $100, but that's still pretty great. I've had a couple of people like sign up on my link, but I've not. I'm not a couple, a lot, and I never got paid for some of them. I probably should tell Whatnot to audit that, but I never have the time. I'm just like whatever. Yeah, and then the new seller bonus was if you it was $150 if you went live and for 2 hours sold up to $150, they'd match that. But now it's $500. Sometimes they do that. There's like a period when they're trying to get more sellers on the app because there's tons and tons of buyers coming all the time. You think your was 150 when you started selling? You were only offered 150 yesterday? And yeah, I don't think I got no, there was no promotion. Surely, I don't know. That just seems very uncomfortable. So I'm not going to answer that. When you're a buyer, they were really interested in me for some reason. I don't know. Well, everybody that signs up on the app that becomes a buyer, right away in app, it says to sign up as a seller. That's what they want you to do. But there's a lot of sellers. We all have like a referral code. Always ask a seller for the code. They get a credit on it. They can help you. But you don't have to do that. Yeah, if you're on YouTube, you don't get to see the Whatnot chat. The QR code that's like what right here. You have to sign up for a free account and you can come and see the chat and hang out over here. It's a lot of fun. There's some great people, but this is a selling platform. We're in the community category tonight and we're just chatting. Yeah, but I'm probably going to be on not past 1:30. Yeah, so I multicast this stream to YouTube. It just doesn't show all the chat and everything. That's usually on like my Tuesday morning chat that I have. Yeah, it's fun. And it's open 24 hours a day. It's really amazing. There's a lot of sellers on here. So I have a split screen. So I use OBS and then I usually have a second camera here, but I actually turned it off. We were doing, where is my other camera tonight? Oh, I may have shut it off. Yeah, you could have, but that's all right. That's all right. You can give your code out now that people that want to sign up. Yeah, you could have given our friends. You click on what happens is they give you a code, which is like a URL. It's a link, and the links are all pretty much the same, except the end part of the link for somebody would be their name. Yeah, it would be their name. So mine would be whatever the link is at D underscore archivist. It's exactly that same, except it would say it would look like this. So if somebody wanted to be a seller, I'll copy my link. So this is my link, but like you could literally put any let me just see. It's I'm gonna get rid of all the obviously you put www before it. So it's like whatnot.com / invite / seller / D underscore archivist. And when it's a referral, you don't put seller in it. You just remove that. Yeah, for buyers. That's a seller one if somebody wanted to sign up as a seller. If they wanted to sign up as a buyer, which everybody here has already signed up for a buyer, but if you're on YouTube, I'll post it for you. If you guys on YouTube want to come to Whatnot, here's a code that you can sign up. It's totally free. Okay, that's for if you want to join. And then you have to download the app. But if you click on that to sign up, then it'll lead you to the app. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. But if you have stuff laying around the house and you want to make some money or start a small business, this is the app for it. Yeah. And if you like collect things, it's pretty wild. It is a lot of fun. Yeah, and there's everything from clothing to luxury items, sneakers, sports cards, non-sports cards, jewelry, and estate sale finds. There's tons, plants, music, vinyl. The list is long. Yep. You can't buy cars yet, but I know eventually you will be able to. You buy car parts. It's pretty wild. Anyways, I think I am gonna call it a night. I will be back on tonight. I'm on every day. I've been on 571 days, so I will be back on tomorrow night. I will be doing surprise sets again, but I'm gonna do surprise set socks, just for fun. So make sure you bookmark that. It will be at 11:23. Thank you for sending that promotion. Oh, I see how they did it. That's pretty cool. I got your screenshot right here. I just looked at it. Oh, the sizes. Oh, you read one of my Facebook comments on one of the reseller groups? Well, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I try to I see so many of those comments and there's so much misinformation on those groups and it's going to get some people in a whole heck of a lot of trouble. So I always try to post accurate information that I get from Whatnot. And but I appreciate you coming over, Cardboard Comedy. Yeah, that thermal printer. I should make a video on that. So many people mess up on the size. They don't know how to change it. And then when they print it out, it's real dinky, right? Was it real dinky for you? Yeah, it is a headache. I actually I stopped doing them because I was working on a project. But I do have some that I had gotten ready to release the videos and Whatnot changed the way the app looks. So I'm gonna go back in. I got a new phone, so I record them on my phone. And I also record them on desktop because I do a lot of my listing on desktop. Um, there you go. Yeah, there's experts on here that give misinformation to make me want to do. It makes you want to do a talk show, especially about USPS. I was in a stream today, and I don't like to say people's names, so if you happen to have that experience, don't leave no one's name because it kind of says more about you as a person than them. But there's always going to be wrong information, and you get it and you interpret it your way, right? So you really, really want to be your own investigator, I'll call it, that goes to whatnot. I encourage everybody to do their own research because there are a lot of people out here who are stealing by putting the wrong shipping, telling people not to weigh their items, not to weigh it, just run at whatever. And that's going to end up hurting a lot of new sellers. Luckily, Whatnot's made it so that new sellers to the app cannot adjust the shipping, like for reduced or free shipping, because they've been in hot messes before. I am using OBS. Hello, what's going on, Chewy? You're back. Hey, Tenkai, what's going on, bro? I know, I was reading the other chat. You're back from Norway. How was it? Fun? Yeah, I need to make a video. I have a thermal printer down here I want to make a video on next. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, so I use OBS. I like it better because I do like to use it on the computer. So because I can do it on an iPad, but I choose to do it on here because I have a little tiny camera up here. You guys can't really see it. That just points down, and I was starting to do some surprise sets, but that didn't work out. But yeah, that's kind of what I got going on. Let's see if this turns on. Ah, there it is. It's a dinky little camera. It's tiny, but it allows me to split the screen so I can have 4K uh, camera. Yeah, on Tuesday I'm having a chat show in the morning at 9:23 a.m. We're going to talk about OBS. So if you guys want to bookmark that, I've been doing that chat show for 3 years this month. So a lot of people were asking me about. So I'm gonna discuss OBS this week. Yeah, just what you said. This coming Tuesday. So it's Sunday night, not Monday night, but Tuesday morning at 9:23 a.m. Yeah. Do you recommend this camera? You mean the little one that I have here? I do. I actually put a bunch of recommendations on my website, darchivist.com. Yeah, I don't sell any products. I just recommend them. Like, this is what I use, this is what worked for me. Here's the information. Yeah. Yeah, come and check it out. Ask questions. I do also do like one-on-one. I do like coaching. So if somebody's like, oh my gosh, I can't figure this OBS out, shoot me a message and I do one-on-one. Yeah, obviously there's a fee for that because it's my time, but I also do one-on-one for many other topics. Corporate goth, 100%. Yeah, I see it all the time. I see a lot of it on these Facebook groups. So much false information that people give. And then to go to the other side of it, there's a lot of people that post and they don't give all the detail and they want all the answers. You know? Yeah, they want all the answers, but they don't post enough information and then they're in a whole heap of trouble because I don't know. I could go into it, but I'm not going to now because it's so late. But that's why I encourage everybody to do their own detective work. Yep. Don't take everything everybody says that it's like, you know, yeah, very fair. I see a lot of sellers that intentionally give people, I mean, at the end of the day, everybody's business is operated differently, but shipping is the one thing that is operated the same. The price is the price. Okay. And depending where you live, right? It could be a little bit different and it could get there a little faster. The people that live in the Midwest, they kind of have the best, lowest price. when they ship for the most part because they're in the center and the state's fairly like middle. Like, whereas I'm in California, I'm shipping to Florida. It's going to cost a little bit more to go to Florida than it would from, you know, Midwest to West Coast, East Coast kind of situation. Um, but I see a lot of folks intentionally giving the wrong info out, but it works for them. But a lot of times they're not given the right information. And every time they say, and I hear it, it's the same ones. Don't change your shipping label. Don't edit it in the shipping with whatnot. Print your labels on the app. All those things are wrong. You have to change the box size. You have to change the dimensions. Because if you don't, eventually the buyer is going to get a note from the post office. And the post office is going to be like, hey, I'm sorry, I can't give you your package. Give me $106, please. Because I can't even tell you how many messages I get from other buyers on the app. Oh, Cardboard Comedy, thank you for the tip. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Danny, what's up? Yeah, your buyers are going to, I have tons of buyers that send me messages with their receipts and their packaging. It's insane. Yep. I'm actually putting it all together. I'm sending it to Whatnot to show them. I do periodically. Thank you for the tip. I really appreciate it. That was very nice of you. Yeah. So if you ever watch my tutorials, they're on YouTube, same name. I do say that there's like the sticker PWE shipping. I say in there what not to do. I have a couple other videos where I say what not to do because there's people that make fun of the shipping. Like they take the priority mail packaging materials and then they pack like the wrong way and they're mocking it. But people watch that and think it's an okay thing to do, you know? Yeah, it was very fun. I'm glad you had a good time. It was nice and cold, huh? 10K. Great job. I'm glad you had a good time. What not to do on what not. Yep. But see, you have to be careful with your language because if you write what not to do on whatnot, somebody reads that as what to do on whatnot. Because brains are very weird and they're wired weird. In my experience, I checked a lot of keywords, and I see exactly what happens because people think they can pack like that. They think they could use the priority mail packaging materials exactly, and as packaging. Corporate Goth just said it's literally against the law. It's a federal offense to use priority mail packaging as it's meant for shipping only. It's not meant to wrap your vase. Yeah. You didn't know that? Yeah. Any of the priority mail packaging, you're not allowed to wrap your plants up with priority mail envelopes. I see people doing this and they do it live while they're committing crime. It's a real crime. I'm not making it up. I watch them. I see people do it all the time. They're wrapping their plants up with priority mail envelopes, flat rate envelopes. Um, Pretty sure that's a federal offense. So you're literally showing us what you're doing. Yep. And it's written all over it. That's right. Yep. Right, Coyote Man? Yeah. I mean, a lot of people do this and don't care. A lot of people do this and don't know. Yep. You can reuse the some. Like when I ship priority mail, like it's already been used, and if the box has like where it's ripped or damaged, I peel off the label part because I can't leave somebody's name in the box, and then I'll reuse it and put it inside like a priority mail package, right? I can still do that because I mean I know that. Oh, hey, what's up, Christy? Yeah, I did. I did it. First I kind of played around with the pink, and now we went with the blue, but it looks purple though. It is a federal offense. Yep. Yeah, and actually, the funny one is, you know the tape? Have you guys seen the Priority Mail tape? I'm sure some of you know what it is. This tape? Oh, I got my camera here. You see it? Wait, you can't see it. It says Priority Mail on it, right? There it is. So this tape, okay. I think I broke my tape gun. Hold on. Okay. You can only get the stickers? Oh, they won't give it to you or what? Okay, you see it now? So this is tape, rolls of tape, right? This is all you call the 800 number to order this. Okay? I've seen sellers on here say, "Oh, you can use it on the white boxes." You cannot use it on the white boxes. Okay? So that priority mail tape right there is only allowed to be used on your own boxes, your brown boxes or white boxes. You cannot use it on priority mail packaging at all. That's a rule of the post office. So when you call to order this, they record it and you have to say, yes, you agree to not use it. If you get caught using it on your shipment, I don't know, you're going to go to jail and pay a fine or both. Yeah, they're very strict. Well, the tape they'll give you like 6 rolls or 3 rolls. And there's people that order these military kits. A roll of that comes in there, but please don't order the military kits unless you're sending it to somebody in the military. Yeah, they'll give you a roll, but it's like a partial roll. No, you can go to the PO. You can also go to USPS.com, create an account, and order them. They're free. Just order what you need, not excess, and your carrier will deliver them to you. And it takes like, I don't know, it seems like 10 days or so. It just depends. Yeah. Happy New Year. Mr. Hey, gotcha. Happy New Year. It's free. It's free. But in order to use the boxes, you have to ship priority mail. If you have a flat rate show, order the flat rate boxes. What's up, Artsy? How are you? Yeah, but pay attention. Yeah, that's why it's important for people to do their own research and not trust everything everyone says. Yeah, so anything over 1 pound up to 5 pounds, priority mail box, right? The white box with red and blue ink. And it says priority mail. And there's various sizes. Okay, there's various sizes. The favorite size, if you're shipping something that's 5 pounds packaged, then you're looking at like 12.25 by 12.25 by 7 point something. Yeah, the boxes change. Yeah, so on Whatnot, the default shipping is under 1 pound, 15 ounces or less is going to be ground advantage, which used to be called first class mail. Okay, ground advantage means it's your package, your poly mailer, your bubble mailer, right? And it's 15 ounces or less with the packaging weight. Okay, 1 pound to 5 pounds, priority mail. Over, and that means you can use any box, your own box. You can't use certain boxes. Go to USPS to figure it out. And then you can use either priority mail packaging, or if it goes over 5 pounds, and 5 pounds and 1 ounce is ground advantage. Don't mess that up, because if you mess it up and you put it's 4 pounds, but then the post office weighs it and it's 5 pounds, guess who's paying that extra 1 pound? Your buyer, because they're going to go by the counter weight, not the Whatnot rate. Counter rate, which could be another $10. Matter of fact, could be another $15 for a pound. Your buyer won't come back. They will not come back. Well, it's not that hard. It's not scary. It's your responsibility. That's why it's so important not to print shipping labels from the app. Print them from the desktop. Have integrity. Yep. And make sure if it's, 5 pounds, 1 ounce, you should always, you know, 5 pounds, 1 ounce, you don't technically have to round up, but nowadays I would round up. I wouldn't go to 6. I would go to, if it's 5 pounds, 1 ounce, I don't know. Some people just leave it at 5. Some people don't. And some offices are petty. Yeah. See what she says? Sometimes it's better to round up. So if it's 5 pounds, 1 ounce, I'd go 5 pounds, 5 ounces or something. 5.5. I wouldn't go all the way to 6 if it's 5.5, but they may ding you. Yeah. It's very rare that I have anything that's 5 pounds, 1 ounce. You have to learn. You have to invest the time if you want to do it right. The last thing I want ever is to have my buyer get stuck with a little ticket from the post office that says, "Hey, you owe $105." Well, if you created two labels, I would ship two labels, even if you could fit it in one box. The buyer's already paid. The buyer is already paid because if you can fit it in two boxes, you probably should have bundled them together before you produced a label. Yep. I mean, if they paid for it, now you have to look at it and go, well, I probably overcharged my buyer because I overestimated the weight. You got to weigh your stuff and you got to weigh your stuff and enter it as it's shipped. Okay. So if it's a pound without the box and you put it in a large priority mail mailing box, it's probably 2 pounds now because that box empty, the large priority mail mailing box empty is like 11, 12 ounces with no packaging. What's up, Indiana Thrift? How are you doing? But I didn't really want to get into shipping tonight because we could be here for a couple hours. So I will be talking about shipping. If you guys want to come to Coffee Talk on Tuesday, we could talk about it then. Yep. Yeah. And again, if you're new starting selling, you're going to figure it out. You're going to figure it out. Don't be sorry. It's totally okay. Yeah. Try to pop in. I'm gonna plan another like nighttime like chat show, maybe an evening one, like a little earlier. Really throw you insomniacs off if I do one of those. Yeah, because Tuesday nights I'm not on. Yeah, you know what? I highly recommend you go to selleracademy.whatnot.com. That's the best resource for new sellers. Yeah, gotcha. You're back at work, huh? Here's the resource, you guys. You should definitely be bookmarking this and saving it. Seller Academy dot whatnot.com. There's so much information. Yeah. And then Whatnot app on YouTube. They have some of their chat shows on there. Very helpful. And the last place I'll tell you guys is in the Seller Hub. And you can only access them when you're on the desktop. This is another one right here. Seller.whatnot.com. It will take you into the Seller Hub on desktop. You could do it on your phone on a browser. And then there's a ton of tutorials there that Whatnot has made. Highly watch them. You're trying to get in the habit. Yeah, it's hard. Desktop's my favorite too. They actually just upgraded the desktop, so I think it's a little more user friendly and it's starting to look more like an app when you open up the actual window from like somebody's show. Oh, they're changing something right now. No, I guess they're not. Yeah, I prefer to desktop as well. Um, I don't know. It's just I'm a computer person. Maybe that's why. Also, too, some folks, our vision as we get older, our vision changes, and to like stare at that tiny ass screen on our phones, the right that part. So, what I love like using OBS is there's an option now in the chat to open up the window because a lot of streamers like the chat separate. So now I have a whole window with the chat like on this. It's on this side actually. Um, a whole monitor with the chat blown up, and it's so helpful. It's so helpful. Oh my goodness. Yeah, because I'm like over here like this. This way I don't even have to think about it because I can like run a flash sale while I'm doing whatever I'm doing on here. A second monitor. It's definitely worth the investment. Yeah. So right now I have like OBS open. I have my Whatnot show open. Oh, I guess I had Facebook open because I was streaming to Facebook earlier. I turned it off. I have YouTube open so I can see both chats. Oh, you're at work right now? This year estate work, no more. No more playing around. No? I do have the whole setup, but I mean I actually have a 3 monitor setup. I have two 27-inch, and then I have my laptop, and then I have my phone, and I have an iPad, but I'm not connected to the iPad tonight. Yeah, but I want to make it a little more. I'm going to redo all this space eventually. You thought about using your TV? You could for the chat to see it, right? What I like about having the other monitor, so I have my laptop and then I have the monitor, is on my TV. Well, I guess on my TV I could do it too. Um, I can zoom in so just by a click of a button. Yeah, by the click of a button, then I can just have it right on my computer. It just makes it easier. My TV's in the other room, so then I don't, it's just not convenient for me for that. No, yeah, there you go. You'll be able to see a lot of the sellers on here who do volume, they have a totally different setup. Almost all of them are using OBS. Yeah. Well, listen, guys, I'm gonna raid. We're gonna call it a night, like I said, and I will be back on tomorrow night. I'm gonna be doing surprise sets. I'm gonna be doing socks. It's just fun novelty socks. So that's what we'll be doing tomorrow night. And then we're gonna let's what is she doing right now? Hey, sweet dreams. I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate everybody coming in, hanging out. I know, some of these nights I'll chat super late, but I'm getting back into some kind of schedule here. I don't know what the hell it's gonna be, but it's your bedtime story. I love it. Well, check out my YouTube, check out my website. Let's rate our friend KT Fine. Let's see what she's got going on. She's got beautiful jewelry, so we'll rate her and see what she's got going on. And then I hope you guys all have a great night. I know. Thank you for coming in, Hazy. It's been a minute, huh? Let me just see if she did come up right up. Oh, good. It was fun. I had a good time at it. You can let Jessica know that. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. All right, if you guys were new, my name's Dee. I always want to end my stream with something positive. Gotcha. That's right, no drama. I like that. It's you know what? It's up here. So, one of the comments on YouTube from my friend Mr. Bradboy, which is aka Gotcha, 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 is 2026 needs to be a great year. And I don't have time with all the toxic at work. Yeah, I have toxic. The thing I found for me is a positive mind attracts positivity and your positive vibe transfers out, right? So negativity just attracts negativity. So remember that. Cece, what's going on? I'm just about to raid. Hello, my beautiful friend. I still owe you a text back. I haven't forgot. So happy holidays, happy new year. We'll connect soon. Yeah. And so, you know what? Life is pretty short, pretty special. So, um, remember, you're in charge of all of it. I love you too, my friend. You're in charge of it. You get to decide. Nobody's the boss of you, right? And you got to make an effort. You got to make an effort and positive vibe. I'm telling you, when you have good, positive energy, you can be calm, you can be slow, you can be boring, but you're calm and you're chill and you're hyper and you're exciting. All that stuff transfers to the people who come in your streams. So you can choose what you want, right? And I'm choosing happiness. I always have. So 2026 is not a new me. It's the same me, just pivoting all the way around. Yep. And also, one of the other things I want to do is I want to meet new friends. There's so many new sellers on this app. Heck yeah. But also, you got to have fun, right? You got to have fun. And you can cuss too and all that. Listen, you guys, have a good one. Yeah, no one's bossing me around. That's right. I'm my own boss. I boss myself around. I'll see you guys. I'll be back on tonight. And then it's so weird to say tonight. But anyway, I hope all of you have a really beautiful sleep. And if you're just getting up for your day, thanks for hanging out. And let's go see what KT finds us. She has some beautiful jewelry. All right, I'll see you later. Yes, she has beautiful, expensive jewelry. All right, gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. That's right. Also, sometimes the best reaction is no reaction, right? They just want some people like to rage bait you, anger bait you. I'll see you guys later.